Hello, welcome guys. This is Soulfully Seasoned here with another recipe. I am making garlic bread meatball subs. So I'm using these meatball subs that these meatballs, I'm sorry, from Sam's Club. Members Mark. Super convenient. Recipe is great when you don't feel like cooking. Just gonna throw some meatballs in the oven, put on some bread, but we're gonna doctor it up just a little bit. I'm putting these on Portuguese little rolls that I got from my local grocery store. These are what they look like. So I'm gonna make I'm supposed to be making 4 sandwiches, but for the family. But kids didn't want all the bread, they wanted the meatballs. They ate the meatballs up. Totally delicious. So I'm just gonna grab a pan, dump these meatballs in, turn my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, and I'll be back. So now that the meatballs are done, I'm about to put the sauce on it. I like using Prego Chunky Garden COMBO. That's my favorite sauce. That is my go-to sauce when I'm doing any type of sausages. Here it goes. The jar looks like. So now I'm gonna dump that in there, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of season, a little bit of flavor. So I am going to add in some Italian seasoning from McCormmick. Now I got this from Sam's Club too. These big jars you see, I got these from Sam's Club. So I'm gonna toss all that herbs up in there. Some garlic powder. Toss that in there. I love garlic powder, like my favorite. We're gonna put in some McCormick black pepper. Okay, I guess I showed you twice. I got some salt. I'm using salt sense. It's like 33% less sodium. So I kind of use that when I put it in. But I guess it doesn't really, matter if I put a whole bunch of salt, right? Kind of defeats the purpose, but I digress. Some granulated onion. Oh, yep, I made a mistake. Poured too much, but it's so good. Seasoning. So I'm gonna stir that bad boy up, and I'm gonna pop these in the oven for about maybe 5 minutes so that the sauce could like heat up because it came out the jar. Like I said, this is a simple, easy recipe when it's a little bit late and you don't feel like doing all that cooking. This is good. It's easy. It takes about 30 minutes. If you do everything all at the same time, about 30 minutes to make this. Pop it in the oven. So I melted a stick of butter on a stove, and I'm gonna add in some minced garlic, some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna add up in there just for the garlic bread. Some Parmesan cheese, and then I'm add some parsley. And this is the little mixture I'm going to use for the sandwich bread. Alright, so I cut up my hoagies with a serrated knife, and I'm going to just spoon all that good buttery garlic mixture up in that, and the insides of all 3 of these rolls, and I'll be back. Oh, look at that transition. So I got these all nice and buttered on the inside. So now I'm gonna go extra step and put some of this butter mixture on the outside and let that toast up a little bit. Now I'm gonna leave this, I still have the oven at 400 degrees. I'm gonna leave it. So now we're back out the oven. Bread looks really good. And I'm opening them up, let you guys see it. It's still soft in the inside, and I'm gonna add the meatballs. Now, I'm making a really big one for me and hubby, but my daughter didn't want any bread, and I'm making a small one for my son. I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese on top. Now, if you want the cheese to melt due to like the hot sauce, that's fine, or you could go an extra step and put your pan once again back in the oven. But I promise guys, the end result is mwah. That I gathered up from the pan just to make it a little extra saucy, and I'm gonna add some of that cheese on top. I love cheese, so good. I'm using whole milk mozzarella, and just gonna top that on it. I didn't put a lot on my son, just put a little bit on his. And when I tell you guys, trust me, try this recipe, it is so good. Maybe I'll make meatballs from scratch and do this again and see, you know, what's the difference in the taste. But like I said, this is a quick meal. It's late, you're hungry, you got bread, you got sauce, you got some meatballs, you got something really good and filling. One sandwich did it for me. It was really good. Alright guys, I'm popping these in the oven, and thank you for watching. So if you're new here, you want to check up some more recipes, show me some support, you leave me a like, it really helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in another recipe video. Thank you guys, bye.